Did you do drugs? Did you do drugs and watch the rain?
I didn't do drugs and watch the rain.
Did you just do a mild amount of cocaine, like half a tiny little tiny half
I
bump,
hung out next to cocaine, and that was good enough.
and then you're just like, I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm good. It's fine. I'll tell you what, though.
Crazy.
I went to a sports bar last night with some people, and I took shots of tequila, and I threw up.
You drank so hard you threw up?
Yeah.
How many shots of tequila did you take? Do you mind me? No, we don't need to
I don't mind you
quantify it.
asking. It's very funny. Probably like 6.
That's a lot of tequila for someone that doesn't shoot tequila.
I know. I think that's why I threw up, is because I went
Yeah.
from not drinking to taking 6 shots.
That's so many shots.
I was fine, and I was like, I was definitely drunk, which I haven't been drunk in like decades. And I was like, oh, my stomach, I'm going to go. Okay, bye. And I went to the bathroom, and I was like, I knew I had to throw up, but it wasn't happening. I was like, how do I help this along? And then you just look at the toilet, and then it happens.
Wow. Did you feel better afterwards?
Yeah, and then it was fine.
That's
like, it was never
nice.
really sick or anything. I was just like, oh, I did it wrong.
Yeah, you did it too hard, too fast.
Yeah, I need to work up to 6 tequila shots.
Yeah, you got to practice.
I gotta practice. So I'm gonna have to take more tequila shots.
You got to put the work in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanna work my way up to 8 and not puke.
You got to... Really?
Goals. No, I'm kidding.
I was like, this does not sound like the Casey I know. It sounds like the Sarah Marie I used to know.
I can do this. I can break my record every weekend.
We used to have a saying called "You've just got to be able to walk in," which is you pregame before you go where you're going. You just got to be able to walk in the door. And you'll be fine.
Dang, girl.
That's why I don't drink. Mhm.
I can be tanked, but I just have to be able to walk in the door
Yeah.
so I can get more drinks.
You just got to get in there and sit down so you can level out.
Yeah.
And then drink some more.
Oh my God. I can't imagine being drunker than I was. Truly, my body wouldn't let me be drunker than I was that night, because I was that level of drunk, which was, we'll call it low mid drunk. And my body was like, are you being a fucking idiot? Stupid idiot fuckface. Go throw up. And I did. Like, I couldn't have had more alcohol to get drunker with if I wanted to.
This is what makes you so amazing and alien, since we're on a theme, in my eyes. The opposite thing happens to me. I get a little drunk and all of a sudden I'm like, now let's get all the way drunk. And then I get all the way drunk and my body's like, but can you black out? And I'm like, yeah, I think I could black out. And then I like black out and my body's like, but can you die of alcohol poisoning? And I'm like, well, let's go. Let's see if we can finish this race before we pass out.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Versus you, where your body's like, you've had enough. Please stop and go throw up. And you're like, yes, body, I shall go stop and throw up. And then you throw up and you're like, and that was enough drinking for me. And now I shall drink a glass of water and do some yoga.
I started chugging water. I was like, I do not want a hangover.
Right.
You know, we're shooting now. Water.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. And, oh, fuck, what was I going to say?
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
You know what? You're the person that gets on the Demeter and you're like, things feel a little bit off. People are knocking and talking about knocking and then knocking inappropriately. I'm going to get off this boat.
Yeah.
For the
I'm
protocol
gonna
seems
exit
wrong.
Ship left.
Right?
Oh, I also am aware in all altered states enough to be like, I don't like not being totally cognizant at all times. Like, I was drunk and I was like, I'm drunk and I can see how it's fun, but also, how do I undrunk?
Fascinating.
It's like a little unpleasant not being in like control of yourself.
Fascinating.
Yeah,
you want me to tell you how this is different for me?
Yeah, go on.
Cool. I have to be in control all of the time. So when that death grip of control relinquishes for a little bit, as it is wont to do when alcohol or drugs or any other mood altering thing is present in my system, my whole being goes, oh, more of this. No more of this. Let's be in much more not control. Let's see how much not control we can be in.
I'm like, that's great. I'm like, oh, I'm drunk and it's fun. I don't want to do anything stupid though, and this is probably not the best, safest situation to be in. And then I start shouting penis at the top of my lungs.
See, that's fucking hilarious. To be fair though,
I'm like, Casey, don't do anything you're gonna regret. Penis!
and you would never regret that, so
No.
it's fair.
I think people found it delightful. Also, it was a sports bar in the middle of a game, so nobody could hear me, which is why I was shouting it very
Yeah.
loudly.
Okay. argument's sake, though, you are the person that I was Marco Poloing with while I was at the Target buying us like podcast equipment. And Casey, knowing
I forgot about this.
knowing that I was playing her Marco Polos out loud while I was walking around Target, made a point to scream at the top of her lungs, penis, which means when I went to open my Marco Polo and it auto played, just random woman yelling from my phone.
Penis!
It was delightful. It's my favorite.
I'm hilarious.
You are hilarious. I missed you so much.
I missed you too.